everyone. Weird lighting again, but let's talk about Zuzana. Okay, so Zuzana. What can I say about her? She's one of the 3 human characters in this. Like, there's a couple human characters, but she's like the main one. She is awesome. Okay? Throughout the whole thing, like, best friend of the year, because seriously, she goes off to another country, another dimension, just to find her best friend, because she's like, are you dead? No, you can't die. No, I'm gonna go find you. Like that, okay? I'm gonna get into it later. I mentioned her in the other one, so we'll get into what she's done, but let's start with book 1. You gotta start with book 1. Why would you start anywhere else? You gotta start with book 1. So book 1, Zuzana, she's like Haru's best friend, okay? And when she like is talking to Kaz, like she's ready to hit Kaz for her. She's there like to talk about this. She's there for her all the time. Okay? And book 1, she knows something's up, okay? She starts getting involved with like this guy Mike, and they have some like girl talk about it, because when it comes to boys, every girl will become a girl, okay? Every girl will become a girl when it comes to talking about boys, and so does she, even though she's like small but mighty, okay? Because she wears platform heels, she goes around, and she's not afraid to punch someone, okay? And when Karu meets Akiva, she storms into that cafe and is like ready to tear him apart, like yelling at him, like, you better not be doing this, you better not be pulling anything, all of that stuff. And then she like sees him and is like, oh. Looks at like the two of them and be like, must mate now. That is like the best thing in the world, okay? That is the funniest part like ever. Like, that's just amazing how she's like, well, you want to find the best genetic material, and you know, I'm willing. Karu is going, I'm probably thinking, like, we don't see the book, but she's definitely thinking, I'm so glad Akiva does not speak this language. So glad. And of course, she is also an amazing artist. She does great puppeteer work, and she can dance, okay? Like, there's a scene where she's like dancing with Mike. Mike's playing the violin, she's dancing, and it is really just amazing, like the way that they describe how everyone's like reacting to the dance and the song, and it is pretty awesome. She's like a stage girl, and she's not afraid to get in your face. And even as we move into the second book now, okay, the second one, we see her, she's like going crazy, trying to figure out what is wrong with Karu. Where is she? What's wrong with her? She just flew off the bridge and was never seen again, not emailing, not picking up her phone, so she is going crazy trying to figure out where she is. And then eventually Karu does email her back, and she's starting to piece this together, and she goes to Mike and is like, we are going to find them. We are going to go find her. We are going to go to her. And then they go, and she, like, the best thing in the world for Karu to just see Zuzana coming there. And like I said, she meets the Chimeras. Chimeras know, small but mighty. Okay, they give her the name Neek, and that is like probably one of the more, so Neeks were more like one of the strongest tribes out there, and they're just like, you are fierce, just like a Neek. So her nickname became Neek among them. And she's also smart, 'cause she learns Chimera. She's starting to learn Chimera too, and she's smart, also smart in the way that she knows that this is something very wrong with Karu, and she's smart because she knows that Karu and Akiva should be together. Even when he did that terrible thing, she's just like, no, you two still need to be together. It's plain as day, okay? And they go off, and like I said, she's smart, because when Karu is like, look, this is what Diego's gonna do, he's gonna try to like kill you to make me do what he wants, she's like, okay, I get it, we'll leave, okay? And she does, and like I said, she's more of a minor character, but she's the best minor character. You're always like, yeah, Zuzana's here, okay? And then in the book 3, she gets some of the chapters too, because she has like Mike doing these 3 tasks, and Mike, we'll talk about Michael later on, but Mike is like doing these 3 tasks, and it's pretty awesome. Like, they're in love, they're so in love. And then when like they find Elza, which I'll also talk about in the next video with Mike, when Elza comes in, she just marches right up to this guy and is like, what are you doing? You should be helping her. There is something wrong with her. Come on, I'm gonna help her. No, I'm gonna help her. You are not doing anything like that. And of course, he doesn't mind because she's all chanting and stuff, and she helps her out. She brings her in, and of course, like as I mentioned, they're there when the whole thing's going on. That war thing really did affect her, though. Like, at the beginning of the third book, she sees war, and that's gonna affect anyone. Okay, her and Mike are just shocked beyond belief when they see all the fighting that is going on, just around them, all the fighting, all the killing, everything. And of course it affects her. She's like shocked, and she's appreciating the little stuff too, but then she gets her fighting spirit back, and we're all happy. So as I was saying, the love thing. She knows Haru and Akaiba are in love, and I loved her when she was just like, well, let's see here. So me and Mike will go get some food, and they do, and then they have it like ordered up to the room, right? Because they're in like a hotel. They have it ordered up to the room, and she's like, okay, you three, into the bathroom. This bathroom's really small, and like I said, Karu and Akaiba, obviously they're there, and another Chimera who can fly is there. And, Karu's like, why? We can all be right here. We'll be invisible. And she's like, invisibility doesn't mean it takes away your mask. There's a Chimera on the ground, a girl on the bed, and an angel perched on the window. Everyone into the bathroom! And she makes them go. She makes Karu and Akaiba go into the teeny tiny shower together, because that's the only way they're going to all fit in there. And they're just so close, and Karu is like, oh my god, he is so close to me. Even Akaiba's like, this is really awkward. She just shuts the door and goes, well, that's my job. My job is done. They need to make up, and now they're going to be forced to. That's why she put them in there to begin with, and I love her so much for that. And I can't tell you how much I love her for finding another way to come back. She is, like, again, the best friend, like, of the year. It's going to sound like the best friend ever. It's just amazing how she, even when Karu was like, you should stay away from this, she's like, I'm coming back. And the platform heals to make herself look taller, small but mighty. That's the thing with her. And that is one of the reasons I love her so much. So that's Zuzana for you in a nutshell. She is kind of classified as a minor character compared to everyone else, but a very big, influential character. It's one of those characters where you think they're going to be minor, you think they're going to be minor, you don't really know, sounds like they are, then you read it and you're like, no, one of these characters that kind of steals the show, okay? When you think about this series, you'll remember Zuzana as much as Karu, as much as Akaiba, as much as Laraz, as much as Cecile. You'll remember her as much as everyone. So that's it for Zuzana this week, and next week we're going to be talking about Mik and Eliza. Yeah, kind of mash them together because I don't really have a lot to say about either of them. Zuzana gets her own video. So that's it for this week. Bye! Okay, so I need to make a small tiny announcement. I am kind of going back on something I said in my intro video. Well, I don't know how many of you watched my intro video, but in it I said that I would not post any other videos that do not pertain to the series. And right now it's Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I'm really sorry. Blood of Olympus is 4 weeks away. I think 4 weeks, something like that. And due to recent videos being posted online about Blood of Olympus, I have way too much to say, way too many predictions. If you let me go at it in one predictions video, it'd probably be about 2 hours long, just naming everything. So, until I'm done with this book series, I am going to be releasing 2 videos a week, because I'm trying to release these sometime every week, and this video will be a predictions video for the Blood of Olympus. This week, it's one just solely about Nico, and you'll see why it's solely about Nico when I post it. But I just need to let you know, I'm really sorry that I'm doing this, going to be going back and forth between these 2 books, but I'm just too excited for Blood of Olympus. And I keep having these new ideas, more and more and more predictions are coming out now, since it's only a month away. Thought I'd tell you guys, you're still going to get Daughter of Smoke and Bone right now, but you're also going to get predictions videos for Blood of Olympus. Sorry I'm kind of going back on that, although I do realize during the Ranger's Apprentice videos I also did post some picture videos for Blood of Olympus. So, yeah, I kind of did go back on that right away. I'm very sorry again, but that's my announcement this week, so watch out for Nico's prediction video. Bye!